Yo, 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 we are back once again. High value basketball. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, family. Whoo, buddy. Robert Starver, owner of the Phoenix Suns. My goodness, we got an info drop on this situation. Yo, old buddy got a $10 million fine and a 1 year suspension. And it's crazy because we're definitely in the Adam Silver era because once I go over all of this stuff, yo, we realize old buddy is being way more of an egregious, um, he's got way more egregiously bad behavior than old buddy who lost his team. What is it? When they took the team from the Clippers owners, was that Sterling? Donald Sterling. When they took his team, he just got taken from a sound bite and kind of rumors of his bigotry and all of this type of stuff. Man, we got Robert Starver just being all out in the open, getting caught red-handed repeatedly with the foolishness, man. And yeah, Adam Silver, man, we got to say he's a much nicer commissioner because based on this stuff here, like he technically should be losing his team too, but he's not. And I'm not calling for that either. I'm just simply saying, just pointing out the differences in the leadership. But yeah, that $10 million fine and 1 year suspension, boy, that's something because dude was all over the place. So covering it, let's talk about it. So Starver, if y'all don't know, this isn't like a new development. There had been an ongoing case with the dude, back in early 2020, like 2021. They opened up a case about the dude being basically gross and being a bigot and all of that type of stuff. And they really they didn't close the door on it. They didn't brought the hammer down on the man. So the accusations that basically have been confirmed are as follows. Dude was doing stuff like emailing porn to his male employees, exposing his Johnson during fitness checks when it shouldn't have been exposed. Dude doing unusual pelvic dancing, pelvic thrust dancing with other male employees at holiday functions, taking advantage of his position. Repeated use of the N word when describing either players or employees. Inappropriate conversations and mentions to and of his female employees. Um, Non-confirmed him talking about some of his WNBA players because he does own the WNBA team. Was it the Mystics, I believe? Please forgive me if that's not the name, but the Phoenix team. Like, jeez, man, this dude is all over the place. So not only is he showing himself to be, have the basic tinge of racism, he's got that. He's also got a basic tinge of sexism, and on top of that, the dude is, I don't want to say the wrong thing because I ain't trying to get the page demonetized or nothing, but he like the boys too. Like, jeez, yo, this dude is all over the place. Like, this right here is an interesting one to me because I never understood a person who could be racist while also being, there we go, of the LGBT. Well, it sounds like to me he doesn't claim himself to be a part of LGBT. He seems like to be just one of those weird locker room, one of those weird locker room, what is it, a playing around kind of guys. But I'm not, like I say, I can't go too deep into that. But he clearly has shown some very homoerotic ways. I find it really interesting that someone who has that aspect about themselves can then in turn like be low key racist. Like, that's just a big total mind jab to me. Like, how are you all of these things at the same time, yo? Like, and that says a lot because to me, if a person is all of those things at the same time, that really shows that, like, not to say, I don't like to say people are bad people, but on the good meter, he's definitely not registering too high. Like, the dude clearly only sees, the perspective of the world through his own self and his own desires. And clearly is him being, a person of a position of power. He clearly has used his influence to throw his desires on other folks. Like, clearly, like I said, the homoerotic stuff, sending porn to your male employees. Like, what are you doing? Like I say, he's supposed to be doing fitness checks and he's pulling the whole whacker out when he's supposed to just be in your underwear. Like, you're openly doing male erotic style kind of dances with your male employees, and then you turn around and then you talking, stuff to the female employees. Like, man, I don't know what to say, yo. That's a lot. That's just a lot. That's just a whole lot. Like, I can't like Chris Paul got the worst luck with owners, man. Like, good lord, dog. Like, first he's with New Orleans, who don't got an owner, and then he try to get to a real team, and then the league blocks it because he don't got an owner. They send the man to a team who basically is trash, and literally not a good person. He goes to a new team, and then this person is even worse trash. Like Chris Paul got some of the worst luck with these owners, fam. Like, how do you? I don't understand how you could go to work when your boss, not even just your boss, like the boss's boss, is this type of person. Like, what do you do with that? Like, how do you go to work every day? Like, how do you? Whew, man. So hey man, shout out to Chris Paul because man, he getting them checks, but he also dealing with a lot of stuff as well. Like, I can't imagine what's going through that man's mind right now. Like, damn, another team with another racist piece of crap owner. Like, yeah, I don't even know what else to say, fam. Like, geez, I can only think like how many other owners, really do have this type of stuff going on. And then if they do, what do they really think about like the players and stuff? Like, 'cause they sign these players checks. So do they feel like they own these players and stuff? Like, I mean, like I said, I ain't trying to all the way go there, but when you got an owner doing stuff like this, you gotta question it. Like, bruh, like you feel like you own these people? Like, do you feel like you own these human beings? Like, let's not even say the players. Like, just say everybody under him and his staff. Like, he owns the team. So, he's got 1,000 employees. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you feel like you own these people? Cause this is definitely some ownery type shit, man. Like, dang, that's high. That's all I got, fam. Shout out to Chris Paul. shout out to Shout out to Devin Booker and them. See how they respond to this coming season, yo. It may be a relief because they know he's out the door, but hey, let's see how they respond. High value basketball. Like, share, subscribe, family. Peace.